Hey guys, welcome back. And today we are going to see how to write a portfolio by using a case study and behavior change model. How we will write a portfolio by using a case study and behavior change model. So, if you want to write a 1500 word portfolio, what kind of things or what is the content of that portfolio means you can see a list of things in this slide. So, you have to add all these things in your portfolio. First task is you have to choose and review a behavior change model or theory. So there's a question, where is the behavior change model or theory? In next slide or in the coming slide, I'll give you a list of behavior change model and theory. So you can pick a behavior change model theory or model from that list. Then I'll give you the case study also here. Okay, I'm in the brief of that case study. So we are taking a client named Hasan. Okay, so Hasan's case study also I'm adding here. So you can use Hassan's case study and you can pick a behavior change model. Then what you have to do next? You have to discuss the model stages, strength and weakness. Then third task is apply the model to Hassan's case. Fourth task, help Hassan to change the specific lifestyle habits like smoking or inactivity. If you read the case study, you will understand what kind of unhealthy lifestyle Hassan has. So, how we can help Hassan to overcome that problems by using this model. And the last task is evaluate how effective the model is for guiding behavior change, focusing on long-term health improvement. So, this is your task. Choose a model, review the model or theory, discuss the model's stages, strength and weakness, apply the models to Hassan's case, that means a case study, help the Hassans to change the specific lifestyle habits and evaluate how effective is the model. So here you can see a list of theories or behavior change models and you can pick any of the model from this list. Okay, you can pick any of the model from this list. Okay, you have trans theoretical model and that is otherwise known as the stages of change model. So trans theoretical model you can use. Okay, or you can use health belief model or HBM. Okay, or you can use theory of planned behavior. Okay, or you can use social cognitive theory, or you can use self-determination theory. So you can see a brief explanation also here what it means. Okay, what is trans theoretical model? Trans theoretical model focus on individuals progressing through stages like pre-contemplation, contemplation, preparation, action, maintenance to change the behavior. Okay, so you have to read the model first. Okay, so this is just a brief description of the model. Okay, focus on individuals progressing through different stages. Okay, pre-contemplation, contemplation, preparation, action, maintenance to change the behavior. The second model is health belief model. Okay, this model centers on individuals' perceptions of the threat posed by health issue and the benefits of avoiding it through behavior change. Then third model, theory of planned behavior. It highlights the role of intention in behavior change influenced by attitude, subjective norms and perceived behavior control. Or social cognitive theory you can use. It emphasizes the learning from observing others. And self-determination theory focuses on intrinsic motivation. That means the motivation from inside. Then you can also use this model, okay, capability, opportunity, motivation and behavioral model or CCOM model, or you can use the fog behavioral model, or you can use the diffusion of innovation theory, or you can use operant conditioning or behaviorism model, or you can use protection motivation theory or PMT. So you can pick any of this model for your portfolio. Then what is the next task? You have to read the case study. This is the brief description of your case study. Okay, the client name is Hassan. Hassan, a 48-year-old taxi driver, lives in a deprived area in Bradford with his wife Salima, who suffers from mental health issues, and their four children also staying with them. The family faces financial struggles, and Hassan, their main provider, is stressed by these health issues, including type 2 diabetes and obesity. Okay, then his body metabolic index is high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and heavy smoking. So, what are all the problems he is facing? Type 2 diabetes, obesity, high blood pressure, and heavy smoking. These are all the unhealthy life habits of Hassan. So by using the behavioral health change model or theory, how you will help Hassan to change these unhealthy habits. How you will help Hassan to change these unhealthy habits into healthy habit. That is your task. So here you can see minimum 25 cigarettes daily. He will smoke or he's smoking. So his poor diet, lack of physical activity, and difficulty in managing his diabetes put him at serious risk for further complications like cardiovascular disease or CVD. Hassan struggles to control his health due to family responsibilities also. Like he has a physical problem, even financial problems also. For example, caring for his wife and children, including Nadir, who has ADHD. That is one of his son. He got ADHD, attention deficit and hyperactivity disorder, and his mother, who has dementia. Despite knowing his health risk and being open to change, Hassan finds it difficult to modify his lifestyle. He has problem. His child is having problem. His mother is having problem. He has physical problems, I mean diseases, and he has even mental difficulties also. Okay, he seeks support from GP, general practitioner, and the social prescribing link worker to help with his physical, mental, and social challenges. He's worried about that, or he's worried that if his health worsens, his family will be unable to cope. He has anxiety also, like anticipation of fear, like something gonna happen in his life. Who will look after my family if something happened to me? So there are a lot of problems revolving around Hassan. Okay, diabetes problem, obesity, high blood pressure, then smoking, then lack of physical activity. He will smoke minimum 25 cigarettes daily. His mother is having dementia. His child has ADHD, and he has financial disabilities or financial problems. So this is Hassan's situation. So hope you understand what is how is Hassan and what kind of problem he is facing. So your task is what? You have to apply this behavioral change model, any of this model to this Hassan's case study. And what you have to do, you have to help Hassan to change the specific lifestyle habit like smoking or inactivity or diabetes or high blood pressure or his mental health problems, etc. And at last you have to evaluate how effective the model is for guiding behavior change, focusing on long-term health improvement. He need a long-term health improvement. So that is your task. So while writing your portfolio, you have to follow a format always. You have to write the cover page, that means the first page. Okay, your student ID, you have to write their date of submission, you have to write there your module name, you have to write there. So cover page. Then next page is table of content. Table of content means the subheadings of all the main explanation, subheading of everything, all the information you have to write in the table of content with page numbers. Then you have to write introduction, main body, conclusion, and reference. Okay, introduction. In main body you have to write about the behavioral model or behavioral change model, strength and weakness of the model, application to Hassan's case study, and that is the main body. Then conclusion and reference. So this is your main content. Okay, so content to include for your portfolio are cover page, table of content, introduction, review of the chosen behavioral change model, evaluation of strength and weakness of the chosen behavior model, application to the specific case study, that is Hassan's case study, conclusion, and at last you have to write the reference. Then we will go bit detail. Okay, we'll look into detail. So first thing is introduction. So first section is for introduction. So minimum 150 to 200 words you have to write in your introduction. Minimum 150 to 200 words you have to add in your introduction. So in introduction, what you have to write? You have to write the purpose of the portfolio. Like you can start, okay, this portfolio is about Hassan's case study, and in this case study the author going to use trans theoretical model to change or to help Hassan to change the unhealthy behavior to healthy behavior, and also going to evaluate the result of the model, etc., etc. So in introduction you will give a brief description of your future writing. Okay, so briefly outline what will be covered. The review of the theory, its strength and weakness, and its application to Hassan's lifestyles behavior change in 150 to 200. So, introduction will help the reader to understand what is the next stage of your portfolio. So, your introduction should be what sweet and short. It is considered as the brief description of the future content. So introduction. After introduction, you can start the main body. In main body, you can give different sections, like main body minimum 300 to 400 words you have to write. Okay, so first what you have to do, you have to describe the model and theory. You have to write about the model and theory. For example, like if you have selected trans theoretical model, explain what is trans theoretical model. You can add some images of the trans theoretical model there. Then explain the stages of the trans-theoretical model, like pre-contemplation, contemplation, preparation, action, maintenance, and relapse. You can write all the stages. Always use references and write your in-text citation, maximum 6 to 8 lines in each paragraph. Don't dump everything in one paragraph. Okay, an explanation of each stages, and provide some examples of how this model has been applied successfully in public health intervention. So try to add some examples, I mean, like supporting arguments, documents, studies with in-text citation. Okay, that will give credibility to your writing. So description of the theory and model, that is the second task, 300 to 400 words. Okay, in that you have to add the evaluation of the model also, like strength of the model, that means the positive side of the model, then weakness of the model, that is the negative side of the model. So in positive side of model, you can write what is the flexibility of the model, or what is the ability of that model. Okay, and also some supporting researchers you have to add there. Then in weakness, what is the weakness of this model, especially discuss any difficulties in real world applications such as cultural socio-economic influences that may hinder its effectiveness. So in the main body, you have to talk about the model. What is that model? Stages of the model. Okay, strength of the model, weakness of the model, etc. Then third section is application or implementation of this model to Hassan's case study. So first what you will write? You will write the introduction. In introduction, you will give a brief description of the entire work. Okay, brief description in 150 to 200 words. Then you will jump into the main body. In main body, first what you have to write? You have to write about the model. For example, you are writing, you are talking about trans theoretical model, means you have to write the stages of trans theoretical model, and you have to write brief description for each stages, and always add in-text citation in each paragraph. Write 6 to 8 lines in each paragraph. Don't dump everything in one paragraph. After writing about the model, you have to come to the real area. That means what? Application of this model to the case study. Which case study? Hassan's case study. Okay, so minimum 400 to 500 words you have to write regarding the Hassan's case study and how you have implemented this model to Hassan's case study. Okay, so you can add these informations in that session. Okay, just look into these slides. You can give an introduction to Hassan's behavior, like you can write Hassan's situation is this, Hassan is suffering with this problem, Hassan is having type 2 diabetes, Hassan's blood pressure is high, Hassan is smoking. Okay, Hassan is not doing any exercise, Hassan is following an unhealthy lifestyle. Okay, and also some background information from where Hassan is coming. Okay, where he is located, what is his family, what's the problem, what's his mother's situation, what's his son's situation, what's his wife's situation, who is the breadwinner of family, what's the financial status of Hassan. Okay, what motivates him to do this kind of, what is motivating him. Okay, what is whether anxiety is there or he's stressed, okay, etc, etc. You can write in the first section. Then next you have to write why this model works for Hassan. So basically application of model to Hassan's case study means what? Why application of this case study? That means you have to ask yourself why this model works for Hassan. So in that session, you can explain why this model is good fit for Hassan. For example, trans theoretical model, how that model will help Hassan to change the what unhealthy lifestyle to healthy lifestyle, unhealthy behavioral to healthy behavior, or how this model will motivate Hassan to change his health risk to enhance the lifestyle. Okay, and show how it gives a clear way to understand his behavior and the steps needed for change. Then, using the model for Hassan, show how each steps of the model can help Hassan change his behavior and improve his lifestyle. Okay, I'll not say to add all these headings. Okay, but you have to add this content in this sessions, like what is Hassan's situation. That is what that you have to add. That is for sure. You have to add that. Then why this model works for Hassan. Okay, what is the relevance of that model, or what is the significance, or what is the applicability of the model in Hassan's case. And for example, trans-theoretical theory means each step of the model you have to write, and you have to show how each step of that model can help Hassan change the behavior and improve his lifestyle. Okay, after writing this, you can go for conclusion, and after conclusion, you can write the reference. Conclusion in 100 to 150 words, you have to write your conclusion. Okay, then only you can give a balanced view to your evaluator. So in conclusion, you can write why behavior change model matter. Okay, or how this behavior change model will change or changing or would change Hassan's unhealthy behavior to healthy behavior, and highlight how important these models are for guiding people through lifestyle changes. They give structure and support. So in conclusion, you can generalize the importance of that model, how this model will help unhealthy lifestyle, how this model will help the people who are suffering from this kind of problem. Then you just conclude, like wrap up by discussing how well the model works both in theory and specifically for Hassan's situation, and show that it helps people make lasting changes. Okay, so you need to conclude, and at last you have to write your reference, and references should be in APA 7th edition. So like this, you have to write your portfolio. For example, a 1500 word portfolio means you can divide the words like this: conclusion 100 to 150 words, an application of models to Hassan's case study like 400 to 500 words, evaluation of the model and the description of the model 300 to 400 words, and introduction 150 to 200 words. So three sections we need in your assignment: introduction, main body, conclusion. In introduction, you have to introduce the purpose of the portfolio, give a short brief description of the entire work, one paragraph. Okay, one paragraph or two paragraph, that's enough. Okay, briefly outline what will be covered: the review of the theory, its strength, weakness, and its application. In main body, first you have to discuss about the model. Second, you have to apply the model to Hassan's case study or the specific case study. Third, you have to do the conclusion, and fourth, you have to reference, and reference should be in APA 7th format. So this is the way you have to write your portfolio. And I have given already the list of models and theories. You can select any theory from this: trans-theoretical model, health belief model, or theory of planned behavior, socio-cognitive, self-determination, COM model, the fog behavioral model, the diffusion of innovation theory, operant conditioning, protection motivation theory, anything. The trans-theoretical model theory is the easiest theory, and because there are different stages and you can easily explain the things. Okay, then case study, this is the brief description of the case study. Okay, if you go to Moodle, you will get the detailed explanation of this case study, but this is the brief description of your case study. Hassan with this type of problem, and this is the family, and in this locality he is leaving, etc, etc. Okay guys, so this is the content: cover page, table of content, introduction, review of chosen behavioral change model, evaluation of strength and weakness, application to Hassan's case study, conclusion, reference. This many things compulsory we need in your portfolio. Okay, hope you understand guys. Thank you.